Alright, and we're off. So I believe this is the first of Sloaters versus ARealCutie, so today well, for this race we'll be seeing a major-minor split in items, so a little bit more locations to check than a Chozo seed, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Both of our runners got this far in the playoffs, so they're gonna go. And ARealCutie is choosing to do a Moonfall, while Sloaters is not. And Cutie is the first one down. And Sloaters is not far behind. So, we might not see Morph Ball here as our first item. But we do. It's a good item. And Sloaters picks up his Morph Ball. A Cutie did it first. A ARealCutie. And we see this item being Power Bombs. Those are nice to find very early. There might be a possibility of a Billy Mace check if another Power Bomb pack is found. That's what I've seen runners do if they see 2 Power Bomb packs down here. You see a reserve tank. It's our first Kappa tank. And missiles. So, missiles unlock quite a bit. I found that out the hard way in another race that I was watching. And both runners are pretty much neck and neck. Well, we see both of them going to check the criteria Power Bombs and Super Missiles, so I see a potential of meme route here, finding Super Missiles there. Because that's all the minors. No, Cutie's not, but Sloaters is. Alright, and we see our first route divergence. And let's see if this pays off for Sloaters. And Sloaters will check this minor here and then go up Pink Brinstar. Ooh, not quite getting the jump. Cutie's gonna check Old Mother Brain. Sloaters just finding some missiles at Green Hill Zone. And another Power Bomb pack for ARealCutie. And Sloaters will be checking Charge, probably picking up that Super Missile pack on the way back up. High Jump, interesting. Very interesting. That'll be better for upward movement for most of the game. So, slightly faster, hopefully, for Sloaters there. And Sloaters will be going to check this gate behind, and a Cutie is going to bomb Terizo. And we find an E-Tank, okay. And another E-Tank. So 2 E-Tanks at different locations at the same time. Interesting. So, I would probably say ARealCutie is probably going to be going to check Gauntlet with 2 packs of Power Bombs. And, yeah. Because Gauntlet is one of the major item locations. That could hold Ice Speed, would be ideal. Another E-Tank, possibly. And yeah, Cutie is going to go up. Lay a Power Bomb, has enough to get in and out. And Sloaters is going to be seeing a location we don't see in Chozo, the Edicoons. And Edicoons, I like to see them. They're pretty fun. And we see Plasma. Because there's like 3 items you can check down here with them, with the miners. Plasma is very nice. Cutie taking a small dipping his toes into the lava. My bad. And Sloaters finds Plasma, but Cutie finds Spazer. So, we'll likely be seeing some unequipping later on for Cutie. And Sloaters is going to be checking the reserve tank here. There's a boatload of items in this zone here, so there's the reserve tank and there's 2 missile packs normally in the regular game. Wave Beam's pretty nice, Power Bomb's pretty nice, and the back of Gauntlet for Cutie is going to hold more Power Bombs. Very America Seed here with all the burgers showing up. Yeah, very nice loadout for both of our runners here, actually. And Cutie farming those frogs for some more power bombs. Doesn't hurt to check. Oh, also this item here. Spring Ball. Interesting, seeing Spring Ball. It's always deceptive seeing Spring Ball early, because in the back of their mind, they might be thinking, or ARealCutie might be thinking, uh-oh, there might be some Suitless in the future. We're gonna see a high 5, actually, between the doors between Sloaters, as Cutie goes down to Brinstar, and Sloaters goes up to Criteria. Yeah. And I imagine if since Sloaters is probably also going to check Gauntlet and save at the ship, he will very likely reset to the ship after seeing Spazer there, as it is an obsolete item with Plasma. Sloaters picks up that second E-Tank. Haven't seen a lot of E-Tanks yet. I think I've been spoiled by Chozo, where they could literally be anywhere where miners are usually located. Oh, Sloaters is choosing to go this way. Oh yeah, okay. I guess it's quicker than laying a power bomb down still. And Cutie's choosing to moonfall down here to the Edicoons, and Sloaters is likely going to open up these doors first and then refill at the ship. Or not even check Gauntlet. Interesting. We know it's the right play to not go to Gauntlet, so not even saving is something, too. Oh, is this going to be a nice Spring Ball moat jump? Oh my goodness. Oh, what sick movement by Sloaters there. That was clean. And yeah, Sloaters is just making his way over to excuse me. Making his way over to Rex ship. And like can't check the attic, because, well, Sloaters can check the attic and see what item's there, hopefully, and is hoping it's not really that great of an item, or finding Speed Booster before it would be good too. Okay, And Sloaters only had missiles to shoot into the eye door. That's interesting. And Cutie finding his second E-tank. The finding wave. Cutie did not have to do the reverse gate, so it's all good. And one item I'm sure both of our runners would really like to see right now with the plasma wave combo is indeed our charge beam, because ooh, nice fight from Sloaters. A few quick cycles there and just good movement again. I always worry about Phantoon with just 2 E-tanks and no suits because the flames that Phantoon shoots out can be very hurtful to somebody. I believe they deal 60 damage. And so, with no suits and very low health, it's a very troublesome fight. And as always in our Major Minor Randos and Chozo Randos, the item to the right here, Wrecked Ship Supers, has been switched with an item in Lower Norfair, the E-tank there, and has become a major item, and it's an E-tank. So, I believe Hellruns were already in logic with the playoff logic, but they'll be a little bit easier for Sloaters now, finding extra E-tanks. And regular bombs at Spazer for Cutie. And I didn't see the item at the left side supers for Sloaters. But with Sponge Bath with high jump is pretty easy to do. Oh boy. And Spiky Room of Death is no problem for Sloaters with 6 spring ball movement too. Okay, and Cutie's going towards Kraid right now. Sloaters is taking a careful jump, finding space jump, so we will be seeing an emote in chat from Tracy now. Because space jump is a very good item. For the Wreck Ship E-tank. Yes, I believe Cutie did break that tube. And let's see if Cutie breaks Kraid's heart. And yes, no prom for Kraid. And finding another E-tank. And Sloaters is just making quick work of these enemies with the plasma beam. And we'll probably be checking here too, just to have the knowledge. Can't access it yet without speed booster. Sees an E-tank, so Sloaters looks out for checking Wreck Ship first and not seeing a good item there. And at Crabs, oh, we see Screw Attack. Oh, that's going to be nice for Sloaters later on, because Sloaters will likely be able to, I don't know if Cutie will go up to Wreck Ship right now and get that space jump, but since Sloaters has it, space jump and Screw Attack makes Lower Norfair just easy. And yeah, Cutie will check high jump first because probably save and do some hell runs later. And there's gravity, so there's no suitless for anybody right now. Oh, and grapple for sloaters, so sloaters will be checking the X-ray item on his way down. Well, I guess with Space Jump he could already do that, so like all the well, I think Cutie can also check it now with finding gravity, so the damage from the spikes would be reduced a bit too. Since Cutie has regular bombs. Oh, damage is not reduced? Okay. It's Varia that does it then, my bad. Some nice spring ball jumps from Cutie too. And our item at ice is going to be X-ray. So, oh, and Cutie resets. I was about to say, I would figure Cutie would really want to see charge after finding X-ray. But I guess not. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's just this rando, but okay. And at X-ray, we are going to find an E-tank, and Sloters won't pick that up. So Cutie is making his way to Bubble Mountain, choosing to go under. Not a bad choice. This room can be very deceptive to move through at times, so going under while you're still taking damage, I still think it's the same damage you would take normally without the suit. Or it's not that significant more damage if it does damage going into lava with gravity. Sloters picking up regular bombs. Oh, I see what Cutie's gonna do. I think Cutie, since he's low on energy, is probably gonna refill the reserve tanks here. And I would have to say Cutie is going to do a Crystal Flash. I did not see a save. Oh, doesn't need the Crystal Flash. Gets the energy tank just in time. That was nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I see the save room highlighted now. I was worried for a second. Nice jump over. And so now Cutie will be checking speed. I would probably say collecting the minor item in the ceiling just before the door too. Or at least checking it. Because with... well, if it's a power bomb, I would also go for it too, to have ammo for 2 crystal flashes. And Kraid's heart is broken again over on Sloater's side. So both runners getting Kraid to not stand up. And yeah, Cutie skips it being a missile, and Varia's suit. There we go. So, with that, I think Cutie's just gonna go straight down to lower Norfair. With lower Norfair, I believe... I think sloaters will still have an easier time getting through it. With the space jump. It's just... I don't think it's a significant amount of time that'll be able to save over Cutie here, but... Yeah, sloaters does not have the ammo. And now that I think about it, I think Cutie doesn't either, unless he uses power bombs as well. Sloaters will likely be making the same checks that Cutie has been making and picking up the same amount of ammo too. Because both of the runners have 35 missiles, so... And yeah, Cutie is going straight down to lower Norfair. Now, if... I also imagine Cutie's going to be checking... Oh, no, Cutie can still get out fairly easy from Gold Teresa, now that I think about it. With Spring Ball Jump and... bombs as a backup. But also... yeah. Oh, and then there's a gravity jump here that sloaters won't need to do. Oh, and sloaters picking up the crystal flash ammo necessary. But I think there was an E-tank here, if I'm not mistaken, at high jump. No, or... yeah. Oh, no gravity. Oh, that's even better. What am I talking about? So just with a nice escape there. And the item here is going to be another E-tank. Sloaters is... I think Sloaters is going up. I think he's going to Meridia. Is he going for Crystal Flash skip? Oh, Mama Turtle too. I don't like this check because he has... I don't know. Because we know where Varia's suit is, but he doesn't, so he's making a gamble here by checking Mama. Oh, and there's also Shack Tool as well. And Mama is hoarding a reserve tank. And some more super missiles. Oh, and yeah, Cutie... I didn't see how Cutie got out of Gold Teresa, but... it must have been very fast. Floater's not quite getting the right height for that. Okay, spring ball jump. Okay. And yeah, I guess Sloaters must have been ammo hunting. But we know Varia is going to be behind Hell Runs, so... there's Ice Beam. So... yeah, it's looking pretty good for Cutie right now, because... that's some good clearing for... I don't know what to say. I think Cutie is still hunting for ammo, though. For Ridley. Not a bad option. I think for Cutie, he's looking for one more pack of supers. That would be the ideal find. finds more missiles. So with Ridley, it's going to take 30 super missile shots, with each super missiles doing 6 times damage over missiles. For Ridley in particular. So in order to find proper Ridley ammo, or just ammo minus power bombs, I believe. Oh, there we go. Crystal Flash skip from Sloaters. What am I talking about? I'm trying to think of things, and then Sloaters just goes and does that. Oh my goodness. What a play. Oh, nice one-cycle ammo fight from Sloaters. Oh my goodness. Okay, and Cutie finds another pack of super, so Ridley's going to be fairly trivial. But I think Cutie is in go mode minus ammo right now. And Sloaters is... well, Sloaters got past the thing that... so I would say the same for Sloaters, too. We're going to see some farming. Getting a few super missile packs for Cutie. And our third boss battle for Sloaters. I believe Sloaters was going for the short charge. Or I think he's trying to set up for the quick grapple kill. And Dragon is just not cooperating and then just keep on coming down. Alright, and there we go. Okay, nice. From Sloaters over there. And Cutie is just starting on Ridley too, so... I don't think Cutie has missed any supers yet, so that's good. So, assuming I didn't see any missed things, Cutie should only need 30 missiles into Ridley here. Assuming no misses as well. I think that's good. And Ridley's just being a butt, it seems. Okay, yeah, and Ridley is cooperating finally, swooping down to pick up Samus. And the item at Ridley is going to be an E-Tank. And I did not see the item behind Dragon. I was looking at Cutie's Ridley fight. E-Tank at... okay, so bunch of tanks. Yeah, Sloaters is gonna check left sandpit. And I don't know if Sloaters will check... her... sorry. What's his name again? Shack Tool, there we go. I did not see that, and it's just a Kappa tank. And yes, Sloaters is going to the right, possibly to check Plasma, but I think the first... oh, yeah, checking Plasma first, and then Shack Tool. But we know Sloaters won't find Varia there, so... I think the only item left is Charge or Speed. Okay, yeah, Sloaters is going into the plasma room. Has the screw attack to take care of, and plasma room to take care of these space pirates, and there's charge for Sloaters. So, Sloaters is in go mode now. And Cutie is going to be looking for ammo. Sloaters just has no more need to check for ammo. Oh yeah, Varia. Well, we know... Well, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I assumed Sloaters is going to go down. I'll probably even check Shack Tool because Sloaters is still looking for Varia. My bad. I was looking at Cutie's item track for some reason. And yes, Sloaters is going to check Shack Tool. But we know Varia isn't going to be here, but it could be Speed. I think Speed is the only item that we have not seen yet. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think it would be the only place. Yeah, I think it's the last place we haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, Croc. Forgot Ranomizer a thing. Although the Shack Tool check, I think, is quicker than the Ranomizer check at this point. And it's just an E-tank. So Sloaters is going to just get right back out of there. And has to go down. And kills Shack Tool for good measure. For having an E-tank. Cutie's going to be collecting his reserve tank and super missile from Mama. So I think Speed has to be at Croc then. Because... And then some kind of tank would have to be behind Waterway. Because if Sloaters had found Speed Booster, he wouldn't have to go through Cathedral Hellruns. I think that's what he might have been hoping for. By checking those out-of-the-way checks. Ooh. Gonna be very tight on health. And as I was saying, with Space Jump, Sloaters' movement is gonna be that little much better. So, actually, this hell run was quite easy. Oh, but Sloaters is making the wrong play and checking Croc. Instead of, checking the rest of Bubble Mountain. Well, he will likely find Speed, I would say, so... Imagine we're gonna see a save just in the room after Kraid. If Sloaters finds Speed here, that'll be perfect, I would say. And a nice one cycle from ARealCutie on Bot Twoon with ammo. Very nice. Oh, another reserve tank. And Cutie filling up on ammo. And Sloater's Croc Ghost just came out. And said, nah, I'm just gonna... Just a pile of bones. Yeah. Well, Cutie is only gonna have ammo for Dragon. Sloater's had grapple, so yeah. And their speed for Sloater's, so... One of my favorite mock balls in the game, with the long jump into the thing. It's like a hole-in-one. That's what I'm gonna dub that, the hole-in-one mock ball. Sloater's refilling just a little bit. Going down, has to, not, he can't go down yet. He has to go for, he has to get Varia at speed. Another E-tank. Cutie has more than enough E-tanks. Sloater's checking reserve first. Not a bad choice. I believe there's an E-tank here. And Sloater's decided, yeah, I'll pick it up. And skips that missile as well. I found that missile in that room to be difficult to skip at some points. Some runners picking it up by mistake. Looks like Sloater's wanted to pick up that super for a potential crystal flash, possibly. I believe it was just... Okay, no, so yeah, Cutie didn't go down that sandpit. There's like 3 sandpits total, and Sloater's finally picks up Varia. Interesting. 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 I've never seen that before. Oh my goodness. So that was a spark out of speed and straight into Lord Norfair, it seems. Sloater's just going right down. Forget Wave Beam. Cutie still has to pick up ammo. And we're not going to see a GT check from Sloater's because I believe that is go mode for Sloater's now. And Cutie is going for the reverse green gate. Underwater, nice. Sloaters is going into lower Norfair with very low health, but it's probably just thinking I have to go fast and get Ridley down. And I don't know if Sloaters will check Fire Fleas coming back up. But we know Cutie has ice. And Cutie's checking Alpha PBs for some miners. It's Cutie. I think we're gonna see a crystal flash from Sloater. No? Oh wait, no, what am I thinking? I see below 50 health, but I forgot about reserves. And yeah, speed kills for the pirates. Done. Okay, and Cutie has 50-50. I think it's probably just looking for 2 more packs of supers. That's a nice super find for Cutie there. And Sloater's going into Ridley with very low health. So hopefully Ridley decides to cooperate today. Alright. I think it's actually looking pretty close. That was a quick Ridley fight. Oh, and Cutie is... I'm not sure what Cutie was doing there. Okay. Yeah, Sloaters probably would have picked up that E-Tank. I was just about to say that. With that low health, it just makes everything... Ooh, I like seeing spring balls from Cutie over here. Get across the ocean. Okay, so all Sloaters needs to do is get back up. I don't know if he will check Fire Fleas based on how go mode he thinks he is. He can probably do well with the speed Zeb skip, I would say. And nice. And a Cutie is going to go and fight a ghost. Oh, and yeah, Sloaters is gonna go and collect ice here. And I would imagine not check. Ooh. I don't know what to not check. But yeah, that's like comfortable go mode for Sloaters now. Keep on saying it, even though it's more comfortable, I should say. Yeah, Sloaters just has to get up to Meridia. Not Meridia. Well, he's gonna go through Meridia. But the end goal is to go to Torian. Probably won't take a ship refill either. And Cutie definitely will. And Cutie is check him for some more ammo, just to be safe. It's not checking the right side because knows that can't be anything helpful at this point. Or it could have been charge. If I was Cutie and looking for charge, I would have... looking for ammo, I would have looked for charge too. I believe Cutie also checked the back of Gauntlet. So, Sloaters is slowly coming back up. But yeah, Cutie is still quite far ahead. But Sloaters... it's all... I think it's just movement at this point. As Sloaters is not going to be refilling, and Cutie will have to be much more careful with ammo just to be safe. Oh, Cutie's checking 230 missiles. Interesting. That's gonna... Sloaters is gonna catch up now. And luckily Cutie finds the super missile packs, but Sloaters has caught up and is likely gonna surpass now. Oh boy. Now, this is why these races are interesting. It's plays like this. So, Cutie is in ammo mode, but Sloaters is now ahead because he looked around for charge. So the play for charge was actually a very good play from Sloaters. Oh my goodness. And both of our runners are now in Torian. But Sloaters is just gonna go not concerned about picking up ammo. And it's just... that was a very, very quick room. Oh my goodness, that's some sick movement from Sloaters. Oh my gosh. And Cutie is... okay, yeah. Sloaters is already done with the Metroids, and Cutie has just started with the second room. That was just fast. And Cutie is also going to go but Sloaters went faster because of Speed Booster. Oh, and Sloaters is going to have a quicker escape with Speed Booster too. Speed Booster was actually a very good pickup from Sloaters. And yeah, Sloaters is just going. That was a baby skip, right? I believe charge was at Plasma. Don't quote me on that. Okay, you can quote me on that. Oh, wow. Oh, what? What a Zeb skip from Sloaters! What was that? Okay. Yeah, Sloaters is already on phase 2. believe it just takes 20 shots with this combo, and I think as I finish his sentence, he's already over halfway done with this fight. And I think Sloaters is going for stand-up. Nice sub skip from Cutie, too. I've never seen a spring ball sub skip. Okay, so we got stand-up from Sloaters, and Cutie won't be able to do stand-up because, well, Cutie can still do stand-up, but it would be no benefit to do it. Because without charge, you can't damage Mother Brain. And yeah, Cutie has more than enough ammo to take down Mother Brain. Hold on one moment. Yeah, Sloaters is nice stand-up from Sloaters, just throwing some charge shots right into Mother Brain. And Cutie is, oh yeah, not doing stand-up. And Cutie finishes off Mother Brain pretty easily. Had plenty of ammo, didn't miss anything. And Mother Brain is like already a crimson color for Sloaters, so just one shot from a regular Hyper Beam takes down the rest of Mother Brain. And yeah, that's good run from Sloaters. Both of our runners actually still have very good times. It's going to be sub-hour for both of them, and you always like to see sub-hour times. So, oh wow, Sloaters is just showing off at this point. Okay. So, man, it was a really good race from both of our runners here. The Behemoth Spark through the platform for Sloaters. Yeah, and Sloaters is getting out of the escape as Cutie is just finishing up Mother Brain 3, and Sloaters has finished with an SRL time of 54 minutes and 8 seconds. GG's. Really, really, really good race from both of our runners. Yes, it is indeed worth a watch back. It was a really good race. And Cutie is just gonna finish up because why not? So, meanwhile, be sure to follow our runners, Sloaters and ARealCutie, and also be sure to follow your trackers and follow your commentators if you want to as well. As Cutie makes his way up the left side. Ooh. Yep, Cutie is making his way out and just gonna go into the ship in our race. Let's see, yep, and Cutie finishes with an SRL time of 55 minutes and 51 seconds. GG's. Good race. Really, really good race. I enjoyed commentating that, and I hope to see a good race coming up right after this one. I don't know if we will be taking a short intermission or if we'll be going right away. Looks like we are setting up the second race, so while they're setting up, not sure what else I have to add, so I'll be taking a short break.